And we're good. All right, we are up and running like we should be. Okay, so we are back for our inventory update slash everything else going on. So here is our stack of goodies. You guys were present during our live streams. You know that on Saturday we bought a massive binder collection, and then Sunday at the end we ended up buying a bunch of stuff too. So we also have a stack of penny sleeved items. So what we're going to be going over is our inventory that we picked up and what we're going to be doing in regards to game plans for the shows. So I'm going to explain that first so you understand why we got the inventory that we have, because then it will make sense. Do this. Gonna do this. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to Discord, and if you guys are not familiar with our Discord, here is our most up-to-date show list. So for the show list that we're doing, we have one table at Herndon, we have two tables at Gaithersburg, we have one table at Mid-Atlantic, we have two tables at Annapolis, we have one table at Arlington, we have one table at Hagerstown, we'll have one table at Westminster, but we're gonna have like people vending with us there. We have one table at Fairfax, two tables at Baltimore. So because our consistency is going to be primarily single tables, I'm not going to bring as many slabs with us that we normally bring, because we normally bring multiple slabs. So our focus was filling in the raw inventory that we have, and then kind of like hitting up our double table shows big with slabs and just bringing them out there so we have slabs of the two table shows. So then when you look at, we already have shows in October, so we'll have the Frederick Sports and TCG show will be one table. Gaithersburg Tidewater will probably be another like single table event, if depending on how it goes. We might get two, it depends. East Coast is one table. Second card show is one table. Short pump will be two tables. So that'll be a double table event. So as you see, our size table wise is going to be more in line with the single table variety in these shows, and just bringing more raw product. I'll still bring slabs with me, but I just won't put them in a case. And then for the Montgomery, we'll have two tables, and we'll have our slabs out there. And as you see, we already have shows scheduled out. We already paid for Easton. We have the Royal Rangers. So, what's up, Roadkill? What's up, Rona? So that's kind of like why we went more raw product than slabs. So, like I said, for the Herndon, we're not going to bring out slabs, but for the Gaithersburg, we will. Mid-Atlantic, I'll have them, but I'm not going to put them in a case. It'll just be raw cards. Annapolis will have them. Arlington, we will not. Hagerstown, we will not. Westminster, we will not. Fairfax, we will not. And then Baltimore, we will. So there'll be like a whole month where we'll just be doing the single table event things. That's just because of table availability, number one, and tables are expensive at a lot of these shows. So not generating a lot of turnaround on the slabs doesn't seem profitable when most of our product is done in sealed or not sealed, but raw cards. What's up, Don? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I digress there. All right, we're going to get to seeing our inventory as to why we beefed up our raw inventory so much versus our slab inventory. We do have a couple new slabs in that I will reveal to you guys as well, but enough of that. Let's get to looking at cards. That is why we are here. We want to see the pretty stuff that we got. Yeah. All right. So, oh boy, Billy. We did do a lot of trading slash buying on Sunday. So this is just our... What's up, Adam? Yo, yut, yeet. I hate you so much. So, yeah, this is just our penny sleep stuff. We got... Most of these were just smaller trades that we made with young collectors. So we have the Charizard EX from 151, Great Binder card, the Iono, the Skeledirge, Sigaru. Absolutely beautiful card. Highly undervalued in my opinion, especially when you have the artwork on it. I definitely think this is... Definitely think it's undervalued. I look forward to seeing you too, Nico. We got Cinderace, Main Shao, Tapu Bulu, Heliolisk. A lot of these illustration rares are only like $3 or $4. We did get a Master Ball Heatmore from White. We got the Dragonite EX that we took in a trade. Has a little bit of love on it. By a little bit of love, I mean a whole lot of love. A whole lot of love on it. The Pokeball Gothorita, Pokeball Scraggy, Hydreigon EX. We have the 211 promo, the Gothitelle, I guess that's how you say it. But this is out of the binder kits, or the 3-packs. The Genesect EX from Black, Melata EX from Black, Reniculus is the other promo, and then the Keldeo. So a lot of smaller stuff. I don't really remember what we got for it or what we did with it, but I know we just did a trade with it. So that's a lot of the smaller stuff. And then the rest of the stuff we got in trade / purchased. So the first card that we're going to be looking at is the Pokemon Center Eevee promo. So we actually got 2 of these. There's another one in the stack. We have 2 of the Eevee Pokemon Center stamped ETB promos. I wouldn't say that this one's a 10. I think that the centering's a touch off. It seems to shift a little bit down to the right, personally, but I'm not... Like that promo choice looks like Wednesday. Yeah. But yeah, so this was in a deal. A dude bought a bunch of cards, so it was a trade / cash. So I know that Pokemon Center promos aren't that highly sought after, but I try to help people out when they come up with product. I didn't have any in the inventory, so I figured pick up a couple just to say that we have a few. Isn't the worst thing ever. If you've watched our live streams, you'll know that I traditionally cannot get a Gengar in our inventory to save our life. Well, that has officially changed. We finally have a Gengar that made it onto the stream. This is the Gengar EX 34119. I do believe that it is lightly played, has a touch of love on it, nothing crazy, but Gengar is still highly sought after. Not really sure what I traded for it or what we did, but what's up, Aces? What's up, Haunter? But yeah, we finally hit the Gengar EX on our inventory. So it's our first one. The next card, so for some reason, like it was a very big Eevee weekend, and you'll understand why. But starting off, we have the Vaporeon VMAX Premium Collection. Very, very gorgeous card. Very, very beautiful. The QC on these is not the best. As you see, you have a touch little whitening in the bottom left-hand corner. these antennas is very hard to get, and the prices have like gone up exponentially recently. But so you have the Vaporeon, and I believe this is melodic in the background, correct? And then you have Gardevoir right there. If I know my Pokemon correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm learning. So the Vaporeon EX, very clean. I'm gonna do all the 151 together, so I'm just gonna set it off to the side because we did get a lot of 151, and so if we're looking for that. So we have the Iono Belly Bolt EX from Journey Together. This is the ultra rare. This is just the binder card that we got. Gardevoir is not. I don't know. What's up, Team Pokemon? I don't know what kind of Pokemon Gardevoir is. It's a thing that people think is cute. That's the type of Pokemon Gardevoir is. Change my mind. Okay. Yeah, so great binder card. Ours went away this weekend, so we got another one to slide in the binder. And then we have the big Belly Bolt EX from Journey Together. We did end up getting a lot of bigger cards in trades this weekend, which was great. And you guys are going to see those coming up here. We do have some bigger cards from modern sets and somewhat mid-era sets as well. So we have this like $56 is market right now, 55, 56. I did get a tag team. It is the Chinese Venusaur. I actually don't know the conditioning. A person came up, said, "Would you trade this?" I said, "Sure." And so we did. And I have no idea what we traded for. I just know that everybody wants tag teams. Got a touch of love on it. I would say it's slightly played, but it's still a gorgeous binder card. So somebody might pick this up for their binder. Chinese tag team. I actually think it's like $7 or $8, but if you know, yes, tag team. It's an older Sun and Moon set. Tag, you're it. Is that what we're gonna start playing? Tag at a show? Jesus, immature. We have the Umbreon VMAX. This is like the baby Umbreon, if you will. Very clean copy of this card. I think it's a little high on the centering, but very clean copy. Well, that's annoying. So this is one of two. We did get two of these. You know, Don likes Pikachus. We got the Pikachu Illustration Contest 2024. We took both in a trade. But again, just I know people collect Pikachus. We didn't have any, so I figured pick up a couple to expand our reach in collectors. We have the Terrestrial Festival. I believe this is Espeon, right? Or Sylveon. Yeah. And I give the regular sleeves to the Chitlins later. But we have the Terrestrial Festival. Still think super undervalued. Super beautiful card. But we got this in a trade as well. All right, so I'm going to save this next card because it comes in, there's two of them that I want to do at the same time. So here's the, however you say it, I'm going to say it how I want to, and y'all can fight me later. The Suicune V, okay? Very, very, very beautiful card. Very clean. A little top heavy on the centering, but still a very clean copy of the card. Very nice pickup for us. This is the largest pickup that we did. So we actually traded this card for a PSA 10 EV and the Charizard and Reshiram Tag Team 20, both in 10s. I think we did those two plus like $10 or $20. But we got this bad Larry right here, the Leafeon VMAX. So to put this into perspective, I have this Leafeon, and then I will pull out the other ones as well, but I have the big Sylveon and some other stuff. that we got. So like I said, very big EV weekend for us in regards to card pulls. So if my knowledge serves me correctly, we have every big Leafeon, Espeon, and whatnot that came out of this era, minus the Umbreon. So beautiful card, very clean, no whiting, no nothing like that. Super clean card, definitely a clean pickup. Debating about grading this myself, but right now it's just on the rise. Now, if you guys haven't seen the new set, have a surprise. I know that new sets are very volatile in the market, but I got them specifically to show off during the stream. And it is the brand new Mega Brave Ivysaur and Venusaur. And I wanted to show these off because these are absolutely sick. Some gorgeous cards. Well, come see me at the show. Come see me Sunday. I'm supposed to buy a collection Sunday. So whatever money I have left over, we can do something if you want to, or we can save them. Up to you. But very, 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 very gorgeous. This Venusaur goes way too hard just for being an SR. I really like it. So I'm really curious to see how the English fares up to it. I know that Corona's going to be very proud of this. This next card I got specifically because of him. He's going to be very proud of me. We got the Dragonite EX. Centering is doo-doo, but is a very clean card. Centering is not good. As you can see, it's very, very much pulling to the right. But very, very near mint card. Has one touch of white right there, but still a very, very beautiful card from the Dragonite EX. So I have this Dragonite, and then I have the secret rare Dragonite GX as well. So we got those two in the pile. I have the Raikou V from the Galarian Gallery. People are starting to master set the Galarian Galleries, so I picked this up. Didn't have one. Figured, again, I like to have a little bit of everything for everybody. Not judgy when it comes to picking stuff up as long as it's in clean condition. Super cool card. This next one was a trade. It's a Gyarados EX. Big old bad Larry. Seeing a bit of love. Have it at moderate play, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner there. Even then, I still think it goes for about $105 to $110. So very beautiful card for the Gyarados. This Gyarados does not have a SIR. I think this is like one of the nicest Gyaradoses in print. So overall, like, great binder card, very clean condition. I think it's got a speck of dust on it. I mean, maybe I feel that when, so this is one of the things that bothers me is when somebody comes up and is like, it's LP plus. No, it's still light play. It's MP plus light play minus. Nope, it's still moderate play, right? It might pass, it might not. I just be generous, right? Like, it has a tiny little thing in the top left corner there, and a little bit of whitening in these two corners, and a little bit of whitening down there. So it might be, but I'll just be generous and say moderate play. Because, again, it's what I priced it at, so I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot there. Another big card coming in. We got the Lily's Clefairy from Journey Together. Just because people are master setting this, I tried to pick up one chase from each set. So one of the things we got this weekend was the Charizard from Obsidian Flames. Nico already claimed it, so that will not be going to the show with us. just because people are trying to charge them at the wazoo. We did get another Pikachu, birthday Pikachu promo from Celebrations. Definitely think this card is undervalued in comparison to its brothers and sisters of the same variety. So, awesome pickup there. In line with our other evolutions, we have the Vaporeon from the Trainer Gallery, Lost Origin. Gorgeous card. Very clean front. The back has a touch of love right here on the top left-hand corner. So great binder card for those that are looking for the binder love. We did pick up a vintage card in a trade. Vintage does not sell for me for whatever reason. But this is the Firo from Gym. Japanese gym set. Very clean card. Sick-ass swirl right there by the wing. People apparently are swirl whores. I don't know why. But very clean card. Very minty, fresh card. So that'll be coming with us to the show for somebody else to argue with me about pricing of my vintage. And then there's the other Pikachu illustration contest. We already talked about that, so I'm just going to slide that on through. Bam. There we go. All right, we have the Metagross from Temporal Forces. Somebody actually came up looking for this card, and I got this after they were looking for it. So I kind of felt bad, but it was like, At least now we have one in the inventory, so if somebody comes up looking for it, I can say I have it for them. Make their experience memorable. We have the Vaporeon EX stamped from Prismatic. We all seen it. We all know what it is. I ain't going to bore y'all. But it's like a $7 card. It's nothing crazy. This is the Zamazenta from Destined Rivals. I definitely think this card is undervalued. It's like $5 for this illustration rare. Swirls give vintage that extra pizzazz. If the quantity of vendors that are like, oh my god, there's a swirl, and they upcharge it by like $30 for the damn swirl. Cool. Maybe I'm just behind times in its popularity, but I digress there. Speaking of Celebes, gosh, come on, Larry. We got the Celebi V full art from the Evolving Cries set. That's the price, apparently. A tiny little whiting right there and right there, but still a near mint card by all accounts. Very clean card. And then we have our Surging Sparks Alolan Doug Trio. It's the, floor shit with a hat. Listen, I like the quantity of upcharges that I've seen vendors incorporate is insane. I have a sealed percentage. Like, okay. All right, here's the Inteleon VMAX. Another gorgeous card. Again, these aren't like the most sought after full arts, but we do like to, again, spread our inventory out so people that are looking for niche cards have a place to come find them at a show. We have the Glaceon V-Star from the Galarian Gallery. Like I said, Evolutions has been very kind to us this weekend. A little bit pulled up, but still a gorgeous card. We have our Cleffa. Very clean copy, except for the bottom right corner is a touch of white. So, Celebi from Fusion Strike. I actually don't know what card that is. Here is the Raggy from Team Rocket's Destined Rivals. People are starting to master set Destined Rivals, so I'm starting to incorporate a little bit more into the inventory. I'm not buying, for the most part, any big of the black or white cards because that market is volatile and dangerous, and we learned a valuable lesson with our Prismatic Flareon, which we no longer, because we traded it this past weekend. We have the Swablu. Yep, it's only like a $2 card, but it just came in the top loader. Haven't had time to take it out. We have the Counter Gain. Again, top loader, understand. What's up, Monkey? Welcome in. We have Milcery from Stellar Crown. Terrible centering on this card. Good lord. That thing is pulling hard to the left. We got the Noibat from Journey Together. This card, I think, is really underrated in regards to the quality of the artwork and the detail in it. Ah, that would make sense. I said it was from Evolving Cries. I'm dumb. All right, we have the Dolive right here. Like I said, I am going to crack open. I have the stacks of stuff behind me, some of the other stuff that we picked up. We have the Scorch VMAX from the Trainer Gallery. Again, I'm trying to get more Trainer Gallery cards because people are starting to collect Trainer Gallery, so I'm adding these to my inventory for shows just because people are coming up requesting Trainer Gallery cards. We have the Zygarde GX. Very gorgeous artwork on the card. Very clean copy of the card. Centering is mint. Card is mint. Very, very clean. Very, very beautiful. And then I have the other Eevee Pokemon Center stamp card that we talked about in the beginning of the live stream. We have the Slitherwing from Paradox Rift. Card's like $3. And then this is another big card that we got. We have the Mew V Alt Art, 251 out of 264. A beautiful card. Absolutely stunning artwork. A little bit top heavy, but edges are clean, which would probably grade it an 8 or a 7 just because of the centering on the card. No. This is just inventory. The one card that we're considering setting to PSA is the Leafeon VMAX. Then we got the Charizard EX. We got 2 of these this weekend, actually. Of course you did. Of course you did. That's great, though. Charizard V-Star, which, I mean, I have to talk to you about buying slabs when I see you next. Pikachu EX from Prismatic. I do believe the gold cards are super undervalued. This card is very, very pretty. This near mint card is just a little bit to the right, so I don't think it would grade a 10. But a gorgeous card. I definitely think the gold cards are undervalued in the set. And then we have the EVEX, which is the 174 promo. And then we have the Dragapult EX from Prismatic. Again, not the biggest Prismatic cards, but I do like to have a couple in the inventory. So that's all the stuff that wasn't 151 that we picked up on Sunday. And then this is all of the 151 that we got on Sunday. So 151, everybody comes up asking about it. I like to have it in stock for people. So I have no shame in buying it. But to put this in a perspective, this is all 151. So if you need 151 for your master set, I'm the guy for you. But we have the Erica's Invitation SIR, Blastoise EX SIR, the Dragonair Illustration Rare, Nidoking. You have a couple of these. Alakazam. We have a couple of these as well. There's the other Nidoking. We have the Caterpie. We think we have a couple of Machokes in this stack as well. We have a poop ton of Poliwhirls. We do have a bunch of duplicates. The Ivysaur. We have Charisma. We have the Mew EX from Paldean Fates. I definitely thought this belonged in 151. That's why I put it in here, so excuse me on that one. Slide that over there. We have the Charmeleon. The Ninetales Ultra Rare. The Bulbasaur. The Charizard Ultra Rare, which is going up in price. The Venusaur EX. Zapdos EX. And the Charmeleon. So a good quantity of 151 cards. The next one I'm going to show you does have some of our prices on it. These prices are of last week, so I will be updating the prices this week to match market. So if my prices are high or low, I will have accurate pricing in our booth on Saturday. So these are just some things that I picked up from that binder that we got. So I got this Teammates. This is from, I think, Ultra Prism, the full art Teammates. No, I cannot. Nobody's brought the Zard to me ever. I've tried. I've really tried. I have the Espeon GX. This all came out of that binder that I bought on live stream. So if you guys were watching, this is what is left of that binder in my inventory that I have from that binder specifically. So we have the Espeon. Beautiful card. Like I said, Evolutions was very kind to us this show, or this past weekend. It also came with the Sylveon GX. Beautiful card there. It came with the Sylveon VMAX. So like I said, we kind of like went deep into the Evolutions chain of cards. And then we had the Gardevoir Mega. I believe this one was Light Play. Yeah, bottom left-hand corner, I think, is Light Play or near mint. But we have the Mega Gardevoir. I had this Jirachi that came in there. Did not know this was even like sought after. That was the stupid Celebi. It had Lucario. A lot of good Mega Evolutions was in that binder. We had the Heracross. If you guys have questions about the like pricing too, or think that my pricing is unfair, I know what Gardevoir looks like. That doesn't mean I know what kind of Pokemon Gardevoir is. Oh, look, other Evolutions. This was in there as well. This one is. I had this one at Light Play at 100. Some might argue near mint, but all the corners have a little bit of whitening on it. Changed my mind. You tell him, Marge. Had this Deontay in it. What did it have? We had Machamp. We had the Aggron EX. That, I guess we already have one of those. We have this Gardevoir. A bunch of Gardevoirs in that. Got this Gardevoir. I had the big one in there too, but I definitely ended up trading / selling that one. This Gardevoir. A lot of like slamming cards, to say the least. That stack. And we're back. But wait, there is more. This beautiful Charizard. So all of my online inventory and all of my show inventory is completely separate. I don't ever cross inventory anything, and I learned that because of Nico. You want to see the contest promos? Not in a bad way. It was just I ended up giving him a Luffy starter deck at a show, and then it sold while we were at the show. But it also had the Greninja, the Kingdra EX from Shrouded Fable. No. Nico is going to vend his first show with us at Westminster on the 6th. But he's just part of the family. That Luffy starter deck that I gave you, I ended up, with the day that I gave it to you, it ended up selling on TCG Player, and I had to refund the guy money. Two, 151. And there's a Sylveon in there as well. A lot of the evolution was in that binder. There are more like lower end megas that are in the other stack, but they have a little bit of love on them. And if you guys want to see them, I'll pull them out. We had the white Curium GX. Very, very beautiful. Oh, that is true. We have the Primal Groudon. We have the Metagross EX, the promo, XY promo. The Sylveon EX. Ripping is fun. Yeah, ripping is fun. And then we have the Vaporeon EX. Like I said, I do have some of the lower end megas that we got, but they're in another pile. We did get, so that was all the stuff that we got in regards to Raw. We did pick up a couple new slabs for the collection as well. And let me pull those out for y'all real quick. That is one. That's two. I actually sold more slabs on Sunday than I ever sold. So it was like 5 slash trade. We still have the Greninja, by the way. We got that. Then we did get rid of the black label. A guy did buy that. I believe that's the last new slab. Yep. And I have a Beware and a 10. But everybody's like, we want it raw. Tough tatas. All right, but these are the new slabs that we got, and I'm going to put them in the order of amazingness that I feel. And if you don't like it, then take a long walk off a short pier. Okay, we have the Leafeon V, again in line with our Evolutions weekend. It's in a 9. I think markets at $100 in a PSA 9 for the Leafeon V. I actually don't know why this got a 9. I think it's because the front centering is a bit off, a bit high on the bottom versus that, and it's on an angle. So I would assume that it's the centering, but otherwise a very clean card. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is another 9. It is the Garchomp V from Astral Radiance Trainer Gallery. This one is also centering, as you can see, very top heavy and pulling a little bit to the right. So yeah, the Leafeon was bottom heavy and this one's top heavy. And you can see it on this side too. I like the 3 lines through that. And then we have a new addition that's in a 10. The Charizard EX 349 Special Art Rare. This is the Paldean Fates, just the Japanese version. We got this in a 10. Very clean, very pretty, very nice. Our goal is to acquire more slabs for our display. So trading is going to be premium. And then this is the biggest slab we picked up. It is the Mewtwo V-Star Universe Galarian Gallery 4-4. PSA 10. Still sealed from eBay, which is cool. Authenticity guaranteed. Definitely not taking that off. But yeah, so those are our slabs that we picked up this weekend. Clean cards overall. Like I said, for the no. Well, now the question is, do I crack out the Charizard V Star and put the whole, thing on display? But yeah, so we have, like I said, we don't have a bad selection of slabs. I just want to expand the selection a little bit, and yeah, so that's pretty much all the inventory that we got. Like I said, on Sunday we are purchasing another collection from another one of our viewers that we spoke with on Sunday. So we're gonna meet up before the show. We're gonna pick that collection up. So Saturday's not gonna be a whole lot of buying. It's gonna be a little more about trading to the best of our ability, and knowing that we're getting that collection on Sunday. So I'm not really worried about that. And then Hagerstown is supposed to be insane. I don't know how that's going to go with us streaming, but I do know that tomorrow or on Saturday, we'll have a good spot for streaming and we'll have good Wi Fi, and then Sunday as well. So I am looking forward to those two things being true. Sunday having the 2 tables, it is going to be a little bit more expensive than what we wanted, but there's that. If anybody has or saw anything in our inventory, yes, Don, I got you. Don wanted to see the Pikachus. I totally forgot, and I remembered, and we want to see the illustration contest Pikachus. What a shocking discovery we've made. Hee hee. Yeah. Boop 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 ba doo. Yeah. Boop 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 doo. Hey yeah. Oh god, I dropped it. Thank God it's not the soap. Prison jokes. Yeah. Yeah. And Pikachu. So we have Pikachu number 1. Pikachu number 2. Pick number 3, my lord. Number 3. Pick number 3. Back is they're both pretty clean on the back. So there's your Pikachu, sir. If you want me to bring him tomorrow, I can, because I'm gonna be seeing it at 9. But yeah, all right. That's your inventory. I hope we did good. I surprisingly don't have this. I'm glad that we can add to your collection. Look at us getting Pikachus just for you. It's like we knew on an emotional level. And yes, we had to make it weird. Yeah. Of course, we have this. I'm trying to get like more enticing slabs, something spicy. Oh, stop it. Get all scared and want to run away. But yeah, I think that is everything. Didn't miss anything. We did purchase some stuff off of a website, but the cards I'm pretty sure are fake. If you'd like me to show you guys, I can. I'm not going to say where I got them, but I'm pretty sure that the cards are not real cards, so I am returning them. They're not in the condition that I wanted either. But Haunter, if you're still there, I could definitely use your opinion. If you want me to show them down as well. Let y'all be the stuff away. Oh, I won't have them by Sunday. I'm shipping them out tomorrow. Tomorrow. I ain't gonna wait around for that. not going to wait around. I have to do my post office run anyways tomorrow. Oh, yeah. But yeah, all right. Well, that was pretty simple. Like I said, for the live streams, for our shows and stuff like that, every super chat will be 10 push-ups, and we will accumulate them at the end of an hour and do them at the end of every hour. So, for those of you that are interested, we'll be doing that moving forward. And that is about everything that we had planned for today. Don, just let me know if you want one of those Pikachus if you're still there. And yeah, hope everybody has a fantastic evening, and we will see you guys probably tomorrow for a video, and then Saturday live stream. All right, I got you. I'll hit you up, bro. Everybody have a fantastic evening. Thank you all so much for the wonderful support. And like I said, I will potential video tomorrow. Be a surprise. I don't know. He needs his yellow rodents. I'm so raunchy. All right, y'all. Be easy. Much loves. And like I said, either see y'all tomorrow or see you on, even if not tomorrow, we'll see you on Saturday. Deuces, y'all.